So if you've been following us since the beginning of the year, there have been rumours about changes to the cash ISA. I think it was back in February these started talking about potentially cutting the cash ISA allowance to just £4,000 a year. Now, as I said at the time, it was all just rumour, all just speculation, and there was nothing announced in that sort of spring statement that happened in March, which we kind of knew was likely to be the case anyway, because it was just too close to the end of the financial year for any changes to come in from April. But the rumours have persisted. They've grown and grown and grown and got stronger and stronger and stronger. And it was looking likely that this week at a speech at Mansion House, that the Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, was going to announce that there was going to be a cut to that allowance. And again, the rumours were still talking around a £4,000, £5,000 allowance, but we didn't know anything for certain. It was all still just a rumour. Well, getting ready to tell you about it, getting ready to record content and let you know exactly what was going on. That's now been postponed, or at least paused. The speech is still going ahead, but it's looking incredibly unlikely that there is going to be anything concrete about cash ISA in there. Could still be talking about ISA reform or ISA changes in general, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any sort of information about what is going to happen, which is good news. The reason this pause looked like it's going to happen is because there's been a huge backlash from a number of people, including building societies, but obviously a lot of people saying it's a bad idea to reduce that incentive for people to put money into cash ISAs because, and frankly, the government might still not agree with this, but what most people are saying, what I believe as well, is that reducing the cash ISA allowance isn't going to make it any better for people, any more likely for people to put money into stocks and shares, ISAs, or just to invest instead. It's not really going to give the other option. Just getting rid of that doesn't mean that's going to happen over there. So it looks like more consultation, more reform is going to be, more consultation on that reform is going to be taking place over the coming months. So not happening right now. In fact, if it was going to happen right now, it's very unlikely. If the announcement was going to happen now, it's very unlikely any change would happen again until next April anyway. It's also incredibly likely if any change was to happen, or is to happen, that it will be retrospective either. So for this year, for this financial year until April next year, you've still got that full £20,000 allowance for ISAs, which is still split between any of those different ISAs, cash ISAs, stocks and shares ISAs, innovative finance ISA, lifetime ISA. That's still overall 20,000 cap on a number of those different ones if you want to. That's not going to change this year. I still don't believe that could possibly change at all. It's not going to change anything going backwards. What could happen, and when the budget does come round, probably October, November time of this year, and any other ISA reforms are announced, it is obviously possible that then we are going to find that will be changes. And potentially there could still be a reduction in the cash ISA allowance. But for the moment, nothing is changing. We don't know any different. So just hold fire. If you want to find the best places for your cash ISA to put your money away, go to becleverwithyourcash.com/ISAs.